Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Olga Stuff. Thank you so much for watching, commenting, and subscribing. I want to welcome my new subscribers and also my existing subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So today I do have an unboxing. It is a Coach bag and I ordered it on Amazon a couple days ago. And with this bag, I did ask a few questions on my YouTube channel asking if it's a deal breaker for you if a bag has straps, handles, or charms that are not detachable. Like, would you cut them off permanently, or it's automatically a deal breaker for you? Which I appreciate your answers. Thank you so much. Or like if you guys like to keep your bag original and you wouldn't want to cut it off. So this bag, it looks like it has a charm that is not detachable, so we're gonna look at it right now. But that's the only thing that I'm thinking, um if that's the case, maybe I'll end up taking it back. But anyway, I want to show you guys the bag that I'm gonna wear tomorrow. So I wore my Empire 34 in honey brown color today, but I think I'll be wearing my twin turn lock tomorrow for work. And I added my bear charms, which I love these. They don't scratch your leather bags. And I tied one higher and one lower. This one does have a silver hardware, but I'm okay with that. And I think, yeah, on the other side it says Coach. I'm gonna fix that and reattach it. The other one, this just has the signature. It doesn't say Coach on there. And then you have your regular two hang tags. I would like to do a review on this bag, but I would say real quick, the only annoying part is when you hang your charms, they go, they go from this side to that side when your strap like falls like this. You see, it keeps doing that all the time. So unless you like tie a scarf or something, there's really not many places where you can attach your charms. That's what I kind of found that works for me. But this is the bag that I'll wear tomorrow, and I do like this bag. I would say that's the only annoying part, is charms just going from one side to another. Other than that, it's fine. It sits on my shoulder. I mean, like, it can be a little bit bulky, but I'm okay with this because I don't always have it on my shoulders, so I carry it as just a handle carry. That's it. But that's a beautiful bag. So I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm gonna get in here. And so here's my bag. And here she is. As you guys can tell, probably, it is Brooklyn 28. I recently bought the Brooklyn 39 in suede olive green, and it was a perfect deal. It was $173 at Dillard's. So I thought it was a pretty good deal. So here is Brooklyn 38. And I liked it that it has the silver hardware. And I do see the strap. I mean the charm. I'm not sure, guys. So I did want something from Love Leather bag. And she does come with the dust bag. Dust bag there. And there's not that many choices left. Coach does have the Brooklyn 39 still in Loved Leather, but it's $550. And I think there was a couple more smaller bags. And when I went to Amazon, I just kept going back and forth. I think for me, I would really like Empire 34. You know, so let me get all this stuffing out, because I mean it has all the stuffing wrapped pretty good. I'm just not sure because I thought maybe the size will be kind of too small, but I think it's fine. And so she sits okay. I don't know if the shoulder strap will be comfortable, because the Brooklyn 39 sits really nice on my shoulder. I really like how that bag sits. But let's give this bag a chance. Alright, I'm not sure if I want to take everything out, but so far I really like how this leather looks. You see some brown there on the side, and then you pretty much have black. You have that silver Coach button there, and inside, no pockets. No, there is a pocket. That's the back pocket, and it's a snap pocket, which they are strong closure pockets. But yeah, I was thinking, so here you go. That's the back wall. That's the snap pocket, which closes strong. And you know what? I actually like that about pockets, because what I do with my bag, let me show you guys real quick. I like to keep it closed, just because I can insert, and it kind of goes for all my bags, because you see how this pocket is here. I slide my gum there, like my lotion, lip, hand sanitizer, like lip gloss. Let's see. And I can feel it. Like I don't even have to sometimes, like if I'm driving and I need to reach into my bag on the passenger seat, I already know what's in here and I can feel it. So that's how I use my pockets, and I don't like have to open it, which I love. So, and see, this is what I'm talking about, guys. Like every time you I don't know, want to deal with this, but I've been dealing with this. That's why she was sitting on the shelf a little bit, because I wanted to add some charms, you know. But I think maybe the best thing is no charms with this bag, or just like, I don't know, a silky scarf. But yeah, that's what I was talking about. But that's a whole different video we can make on that. So anyway, I mean, it's a good size. I feel like when I get bigger bags, the more stuff I put in there. So I would like to see how she's gonna feel once I fill her up. But I really love how it looks. I like this burnished look. All right, let's get to that tag, right? All that talking, and I haven't even looked at the my hang tag and charms. And that's the only bag I think came with charms. Completely rip this off, because I don't think she's going anywhere. I don't. I honestly really like the Brooklyn. So you have this little turn lock tag here, like a hang tag, and that ring. I think you can just clip your keys on there. So, and then you close it, and you turn the turn lock. Then you got all these, and I know they all look different because I've seen some people, they got more black on their bags, some got more brown, so you kind of don't know what you're gonna get. Let's see. Well, this is the information, so I'm gonna have to cut that off, but this is the charm. It has a C. That's how the seed looks, and then it has the kind of brass key and a hang tag. My hang tag looks like something's going on there. Right there. You guys see it right here? But it's okay. I don't think it's something that would bother me because it is brand new. I think it's what happened is maybe a key pushed on the hang tag and it left like imprint on it. But I'm trying to figure out, guys, it's like too much going on here because that's what bothered me. I watched one video and I couldn't tell if they were removable. And then I asked one content creator if they were removable. She just told me to cut it off. But that's when I was like, well, I wouldn't want to cut it off. No, actually, guys, they are removable. Yay! So in case I ever want to change it, so they're just like looped in there. So these charms are removable. You can have them, you can add your own, or you can take these off and use them on different bags and use something else. So that's pretty exciting because I was thinking more of a, like, I don't know, apple charm, but then I know a lot of Coach charms, they are brass hardware, except today the taxi, the yellow taxi one, that was $37 on the outlet website. I thought about hanging that, but I think it would be just, you know, too wide right here, and plus I didn't want to pay for the shipping just for the charm. But I love it, guys. I really like it. Really love this look. I just wish they still had, so it does say genuine glove tanned leather right there on the bottom. Yeah, they didn't have 34. They did have, like I said, 39, and then I had this one. But since I already have 39, this is perfect. And I love this look because I was gonna either get a black one because I don't have that many black bags. I mean, I have a Maggie tote large from Outlet. As far as the retail goes, it will be my twin turn lock, which yeah, that one. And then I mean, I have few totes, but they're like black and white colors, but solid black color. I didn't have it. And then I also looked at Merlot, and the only one in Merlot I have, it was my Empire 34, which I have 2 Empire 34s. So I'm gonna remove everything from my twin turn lock just so I can add some weight to it. So I have my notebook here. It's a smaller notebook. I got this one on Amazon because sometimes my Coach notebooks don't fit. But you know what, guys? Let's check if my Coach notebook would fit in this bag, which I have. All right, let's try my cherry. I always like to try thinning notebooks because, all right, so if I stand it up, that's how it's gonna fit. Let me lay it there. Okay, so it does fit. So that's how it goes, the back wall, right? So you can still have your notebook. I'm just gonna put this one in there for weight. Okay, and then what else I like to carry? I'm using this wristlet from the recent outlet drop. So let's put that in there. Just gonna stuff her a little bit. Then I also love this slim card case from the retail. That's like my favorite. I actually didn't know I had a preference on wallets. And in here I also have my pencil case, but I'm not gonna put it in there because it looks like it's getting full already, which I don't need 2 notebooks. I don't carry 2 notebooks, and sometimes I even take them out. Then this is my little pill holder. Like I have my Advils there. You can also use it for travel for your jewelry. If you guys want to know a link for this, Amazon has like few different colors. You see it right there. Mine is very shiny. And then also you can take off this chain and use, like I have another ring from Amazon, and you can clip it as like a charm on your bag. So then there's a Kleenex pack and the little Mentos. So I'm just gonna put it in here. And also I want to say thank you so much to Perfectionist. Thank you so much for letting me know about that pretzel charm, because it is coming tomorrow. I'm super excited about it. And then also Heather on my powder pink charm. And then today I know you wanted to let me know about notebook and pencil case. I really appreciate you all. Thank you guys for letting me know. You guys were on top of it, but I was at work when I saw the message on YouTube. So, well, now she looks better to me because she's gonna get her shape. Yeah, so she got weight. It feels more comfortable on the shoulder. What do you guys think? Like, I mean, I'm wearing a hoodie right now, but this is so far how it sits here. And these charms, yeah, I'm so happy that you can remove them if you wanted to. So, but that's good to know, because I personally don't feel like I would want to, like, for example, if I had to cut them off, then you can't really reuse them on another bag. And I mean, you could probably sew it, but I really like that. I think I'm gonna have to carry her to work tomorrow just to see how it feels instead of my twin turn lock. She does feel smooth. I mean, not very soft right now, like soft, but not super super soft. She has her shape, so that's awesome. I really love the color. I'm glad that this is like such a unique color. I wanted something when they first came out with this color. And you can see this shoulder strap. Like, she is loved, definitely loved, and gonna be more loved. You see right there, like brown. Because I couldn't decide on colors. I was like, I got the suede. The reason why I got suede, not because I wanted another suede, but it's because it was $173 for a 39 Brooklyn. And I had Brooklyn on my list this year. So excuse my messy hair, guys. I just didn't want to get ready because I was cleaning, waiting for Amazon delivery, and so the Amazon driver just came and needed the code because some of my packages there's been issues. So, and when he delivered, it was an older man. Like, I was surprised that he was still working. A very friendly older man, so sweet. But I felt so bad because it's like, you know, older people still working. Like, it's sad. But yeah, I am definitely keeping her. You know, earlier I was by myself. My kids weren't home. My husband's still at work. And I thought, okay, well, finally I have 15 minutes to myself. But then right when my package gets delivered, everybody's getting home, and they were being loud earlier, so I had to tell them to keep it down because they're making dogs bark. But what do you guys think? Like, I can see, you know, the stuff right here showing up that's poking, but I'm okay with that. Like, it's actually a good size. Like, you know, it is a really good size. It fits quite a good amount. It's not heavy either. Actually, so I have been getting rid of some of my bags. Like, I have gotten rid of my Dooney and Burke bags, and I noticed I bought I think it's twist strap hobo bags. I gave the natural Florentine one to my mom, and she loved it, and the fuchsia one I sold it because what I realized, I bought them, I watched too many videos, and I bought so many Dooneys like back to back without realizing that I really like wasn't using that style. Beautiful, gorgeous bags, you know. And I feel like Dooney is one of those brands, it's like a loyal friend brand, and Coach is like been playing games with us lately, so she's not so loyal. And also I need to kind of come down with my spending on bags because I do have other things to worry about right now, and we're in the middle of a project of remodeling stuff. So I think I need to start getting into videos where I'm doing reviews also, because I feel like I've gotten so many bags I haven't done reviews, and like I do swap them out a lot just so I can rotate them. But I feel like with amount of bags that I do have, sometimes you don't get that same feeling. Like you get the bag and then you're like already looking for something else next, like what's next. You don't really get the enjoyment. Well, that's how I feel, how I used to get. Like, especially, for example, I used to collect bags and there were Guess bags or Juicy Couture bags, but mainly Guess bags, and a lot of bags were like from Ross. And then Coach was like something special, like unexpected. You got it as a gift. Like, it was such a nice treat. Like, you appreciated it. That's why I have my older bags, because they meant something to me. And also, like, if it's my birthday, my husband will take me out and let me pick out any, you know, any bag, any wallet, whatever. And it was special. But now I feel like it started to drain me a little bit, and sometimes I'm just looking at my bags. Like, even my Rowans right here, I kind of bought them back to back, except that one. That one is 2020. Yeah. So this one is a 6-year-old bag. It does have feet. This one my husband bought me last year for Mother's Day. And then this sketch print is cute. This is a Hay one. But I don't really go for the regular size Rowans. I go more for large size Rowan. And then I have one mini denim one that my husband ended up buying me, and I do like that one. That one's just like a little cutesy bag, and I think that's why I love it. But yeah, like I noticed I go for more large Rowans, and I had like a wish list this year, and my wish list was Brooklyn bag, Empire, which I already added Empire 40. I love that Empire 40 in olive green. Then also I got Empire 34s, 2 of them. What else did I want? Then I unexpectedly bought this Chelsea, and she is amazing. Amazing. There's a little bit corner, I wouldn't say tear going on, but I can see like a color is lighter. I did spray my bag, especially I did spray Chelsea. I will spray this bag, but I do love it, guys. I really, really love it. Actually, that I'm looking at it, and I'm happy that charms can come off, and I can kind of play with it. So it doesn't have any other rings for your charms. So you have this ring here with charms, and then there's another one inside on the same side. So I can loop my little chain around just like I did my olive green Brooklyn, and I like that. That's why I was like, man, with the Brooklyn bags you can do that and it looks so cute. Like I feel like I'm in New York and I'm in Colorado. So yeah, but I wish they did maybe a ring inside here where you could, or actually outside. It would be nice if we got one here and one here and you could like hang your chain, but at the same time it probably would scratch the leather. I don't think I would want to do that. But yeah, so she has no feet. Make sure we went over everything, guys. And this button does say Coach. She looks brand new. Brand new. It does smell good. Not like strong smell, but it just has a good smell. Then you have this stamp right there. You know, Empires have those stamps there, and this bag does too. But yeah, I really like it. So I'm glad that the notebook does fit, because like I would say my ideal bag is if my Coach notebook fits, because that's when I carry like everything. Do I have to carry everything? No, not always. I can always take it out and carry smaller bag, but I also like to carry my Honey Brown Manhattan tote and Faye at the same time, because my Manhattan tote I use kind of for work, throw Red Bull in there, whatever. And I like this is why I said I don't go too much for regular size Rollins, is because I will stuff like with my things in there, but I have no room for like a Red Bull, and if I do shove it, it stays open, you know, and it looks just open, kind of messy. But this bag you can throw like, you know, put a bottle of water here on the side, like take my wallet out, you see right there, and I can put like wallet more on the side. Yeah, she is super cute. Let me just show her all around. And I like that it's just like the distress is just on the edges here, on the side, that you still have black here, and the silver, it was just like a cherry on top, because I haven't been seeing a whole lot of silver hardware. But I'm happy. Like I was thinking about waiting, seeing if it'll go on sale, but then at the same time I don't see that many Love Leather bags left, so it's okay. You know, I'm gonna have to slow down after this purchase, but I'm definitely keeping her. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and thank you so much for watching and subscribing, letting my channel grow, because sometimes I do lose my motivation and I'm not sure. I know I'm not consistent, but I also have like a full-time job and we have too much remodel going on at home, so I'm gonna try to be consistent. I'm not a quitter. That's one thing I'm not. I don't like to quit, you know, start something and quit, so I'm just gonna keep going. But just letting you guys know that sometimes I'm not sure, you know, like especially if your channel is not monetized, like you kind of don't know if you should keep going or not. But one thing I know, like when you guys comment and ask me for things, that means you're interested, and that makes me feel so good. Like I do have a comment on my channel about maybe making a video on my charms, and I will make that video. And I'm just waiting on a few more charms to come in the mail, and I think one is coming. So Pretzel is coming tomorrow, and my other little chain with the DIY charms coming Saturday. So yeah, I'm gonna add those, and then I'll make a video with all my charms from Coach and just like Amazon. But I just want to say thank you so much to Heather. You're awesome. You always let me know of some amazing deals. I mean, at this point I'm kind of giving up on powder pink notebook and pencil case, which has been so frustrating. And also the Perfectionist, thank you so much for the pretzel. you know, messages. I really appreciate that. So I get to have that pretzel. And I was thinking, I mean, it would go nice here. Hopefully it doesn't scratch it, but we'll see. That pretzel will go on so many bags. I'm excited because I wanted it. I just didn't want to pay the full price. So thank you, girls, so much. I really appreciate you all. And I really appreciate you, all my subscribers. Thank you for liking and commenting and letting my channel grow. And let me know what you guys think about this bag. Will you purchase it? Is it something you don't like? Is it ugly to you? Because you know, everybody has their own opinion. Just let me know what you think. Do you have one like this? Because I am definitely keeping her. I will take off the tag and see what else I can decorate her with and add a little short. Bye. Have a good Wednesday and rest of your week. Bye, guys. Have a good one.